Hey, she's Hosie.
And she's Jewel.
And we're J Squared. It's the week of love.
It is, of, hearts and the color red, which is my favorite.
It should be your favorite week, Hosie.
It is, actually. It really is, which is kind of ironic, but I love Valentine's Day. I do. Even though I've been single for the majority of my life on them, I love it.
It's Single Awareness Day.
It is?
Hooray!
Kind of.
Yeah, it's the best day ever.
It's kind of like another Halloween, except it's like a sadder Halloween because
you get candy.
Yeah, you still get candy, but it's from like Valentine's Day. Like in school, it's like another Valentine's Day because, you still get candy. Usually,
yes.
If you get good Valentine's Day
and
cards.
you get Valentine's cards.
Mm-hmm. Which is great because I love making crafts.
So let's share some Valentine's stories. I mean, just this time last year was really awkward time. It was my senior year of high school.
High school?
I mean, college. I always say high school. My goodness.
Why did you go back to high school last year? What, did you invent a time machine?
Yes. Hot tub time machine. No, it was my senior year of college. And I lived it up my senior year of college. Let's just leave it at that. And I would get kind of lonely sometimes. And I had this, I did go on this app, on this phone app. It wasn't Tinder or like any of those other ones. It was kind of like a Facebook for lonely people. It's called Meet Me, and I downloaded it, and then all of a sudden, all these guys were like, hey, what's up? And, I'm very cautious when I when I go online because, you don't know who you meet online. But I met this guy, let's say his name was... Steve. Yes, his name was Steve. And we hit it off, and it was going great. And then I had met him face to face. I made sure I went with my roommate because, she was scared that I would die. And so I met him, and he was a really cool guy, Steve. He was into some nerdy stuff that I like. And we kept talking, and then like probably a week before Valentine's Day, he was like, hey, I want to take you out for Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? I have never, ever been out romantically with someone on Valentine's Day before. And to do it with this guy was pretty exciting, I guess you would say.
Because he actually told you.
He did. He told me.
Take you out. Like, that's the thing. Like, when you're told, then you're like, okay, I don't have to be like creepy and be like, hey, can we go? Like, it's like sometimes when you feel as a girl, you're like, can I just like ask you out on Valentine's Day? Like, how does it even work? So it's cool that he actually, took initiative and was like, hey, I want to take you out for Valentine's.
But the thing was, I had no obligation that he had to, but it was really nice. But then that day rolls around. I was working. Or I was in class and then I was working and I get a text from him saying like, hey, sorry, but I can't go out with you tonight. I'm like, oh, really? I was devastated. I was looking so forward to it the whole entire week. I set myself up for this amazing night and then crushed. And then he tells me that he gets back together with his ex-girlfriend that day. And that's why.
See, I don't know. In that situation, is it better to just be lied to and be like, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling it anymore? Or like, oh, sorry, I chose my ex over you? Like, how are you supposed to handle that? It's just like, oh. But then you guys, like, we're only talking for like about 2 weeks, so.
When I fall hard. But I got over it. It was fine. But it was an interesting story to tell, like today.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, it was a year ago.
It wasn't meant to be. I have no idea what happened last Valentine's Day. I have no idea who I hung out with. I know I didn't have a date. I know... I don't know. I think I got my friends' Valentine's Day cards. I cannot remember anything about last year. Maybe I got super drunk. I don't know.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Because you had just turned 21.
No, I was scarred for my 21st. So no, I probably wasn't drunk. I really don't. Maybe I was still hungover from my 21st birthday, which was 2 weeks earlier. So This Valentine's Day.
Ooh, what
Okay.
about this Valentine's Day?
Well, no, this Valentine's Day. So I'm talking to someone. Kind of. I think. Well, yes. Okay, so I've gone on 2 dates with someone that I met offline. And we're talking, a little bit. And, we're both busy people. And so he knows in advance that I'm going to work at the best haunted house ever. 13th floor haunted house. We will be working there this weekend. It's Valentine's X event, and I'm super excited for that. So he knows I'm working that. So I think since he knows that he has no obligation to do anything, which is totally true because we just started talking, and I guess I move at a snail's speed when it comes to boys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we've gone on 2 dates in January, and then I haven't seen him in a while, but we're still talking. So,
I think it's going really good for you.
I have no idea, though, because it's just texting, and I'm a horrible texter. So, I think it's going good. For all I know, he's just that bitch I met online, and, I don't know. And so I'm I had, a bunch of questions about Valentine's Day, because I'm okay, I've gone on 2 dates. Am I supposed to schedule the 3rd date? Was I supposed to schedule Valentine's Day? Am I? Because it's above my head, because I'm going to be working at a haunted house. That's what I'm most pumped about. And I wouldn't mind getting something for him or seeing him that day. But I was is it too soon? Am I supposed to plan it? How does this work? And he knows I'm working anyway, so it's just it's like a tiny conundrum. And so we're going to have a link at the bottom of the page, or however you do this on YouTube. But I was online, and I think I was on BuzzFeed or Huffington Post or something, and it was a little thing about today's dating world, and how when Valentine's Day comes up, you don't know exactly what to do. And so I was going through, and there were all these hilarious, cards that you could give. So I have decided that I will screenshot one of those cards and send to him in text. Because I'm probably not going to see him that day. If I make him a card, that might be creepy. I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't want to... You don't want the creepy factor, but I'm just going to send it. And this is the card that I've come up with to give him.
This is from 21 Awkward Valentine's Day Cards for Your Confusing Modern Relationship.
See, it's not even a relationship yet. Or if it is, I think it's a talking ship right now. I found this card on this thingy. And
which one? This one? Number 2?
The second card. That's the one I think I should. Because it explains perfectly, my thought process. Because I'm probably either the biggest overthinker, or I just don't think at all. So I'm either, it's overthought or underthought. Mostly overthought. But this is what I would give. So, I know we're not together or anything, but it felt weird to just not say anything. So I got you this card. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really mean anything. There isn't even a heart on it. So basically it's just a card saying hi. And then really small it says forget it. So that's what I would give.
Well, let's go through some more of these, because these are pretty funny. I like the first one. It just has, I like that it has a bunch of hearts and it's you're okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of for... who would that be for?
that was the first one I saw, and I was yeah, I could give him that, but it's if I'm not gonna see him, I could just send him a picture of that one too. It's either you're okay, and it's totally just small, or it's gonna be the one that just rambles like I do in real life. So
the number 3, there is nobody else I'd rather lie in bed and look at my phone next to. Now that is love right there. That's true love. That's for a
right.
Unconfusing. Are you taking off the wig?
Yeah. When I get drunk, I take off my wig. I'm not drunk, I'm just kidding. But... oh, glasses too. This is my real hair.
So number 4, in plain red, you are not bad.
I like that.
I like that one.
Yeah. Alright, the next one has 2 little hearts and an air going through them. It says, I'm so glad we're a thing.
We're a thing. This is kind of for a high schooler, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know how high school relationships work now, but in high school it would just be we're a thing, but it's not really exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Alright. I like this one. This one's
This is so us.
Yeah.
To someone else.
I'm obsessed with you in a non-creepy way.
Non-creepy.
Yeah. Non-creepy. No creeper. That's my phrase that I love saying. If something's awkward, no creeper, or No creeper.
This one, if a guy if a guy gave this to me, I would marry them, and then, but I would totally give this, no matter what. You're my precious.
And it has the little dude.
Gollum.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know these things.
I'm gonna call you Dandelion. That one's really cute.
I like that one. That one, I would want to receive that one.
I'd give that one to you.
I'm gonna call
That
you
one's
Dandelion.
cute. Can I call you Dandelion?
Yeah.
I like you.
Oh.
Instead of I love you. I like you.
Oh, I just interrupted my sentence.
No.
But yeah, I like you. You know, it's not like I like you. It's I like.
And I like the addition of these creepy dolls next to it.
Oh, there's a name for those dolls. Like they're the ones, you know,
The
you put the doll
stackables.
inside the doll inside the doll. This one I would get because I love pizza, but
I like you more than pizza, and I really like pizza.
I like it though because the picture of the girl is like she's like this, you know, and then she has like daydreams of pizza around her.
Is that you?
Yeah, like,
Daydream of pizza.
Yeah, like pizza's the bomb. I like all types of pizzas without meat. Ooh, I like.
I heart you with the little thing.
Asterisk.
Asterisk.
I want to read it. All right. I just want to note that I said I heart you and not love because love is a big deal and I wasn't sure we were there yet. I mean, I do love you, but I didn't want to freak you out or anything by actually saying it. Oh,
if
crap.
there was a card that envisions Hosie's mind more, there couldn't be a card that envisions her mind more.
Yeah.
Well, you can check out the rest of these. They're pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's on the Huffington Post. There's one with Joey
I'll share
Tribbiani.
I'll share it in the description. But yeah, we hope that we gave you some good ones for your modern day relationship.
Inspiration
For your whatever you have, or you know, if you're single, give it to yourself.
Yeah.
Show yourself some self-love.
Yeah, it could be Single Awareness Day for your awesomeness.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take yourself out and wine and dine yourself.
Wine and dine yourself. I like that.
Or like, you know, go to a movie, you know? Movies are expensive. That's a freaking date, you know? I think it is. I mean,
Yeah.
It's just go have fun, you know? Love yourself, love others.
Just celebrate love. That's all I'm saying. No matter what.
Have some candy. In your mouth, putting in your mouth.
So we hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Either way.
Yep.
And
If you're love or be loved, wait. I don't know. Have a good time.
have a great week, guys.
And we're going to be scaring. Come to 13th Floor Haunted House.
What if they're not in Chicago?
Well, if you are in the Chicagoland area, it's in Melrose Park on George Street, 13th floor, Valentine's X. We're going to be scary.
Have a great week. See you next week.